just about to mix it up. I've got my 10 cup mixing bucket here that I found in my garage, and here's the old, oh, it looks like a baking tool I'm using that I found. Somewhere I have a metal one that's similar, but until I find it, I've got these plastic guys. But I have 10 cups total, probably a little more, kind of heaping. This is a mixture of half and half horse and chicken manure with some 3 cups of woody material from a chip drop we got probably 3 months ago, and then some greens from the kitchen scraps. You might say it doesn't look like scraps, but it's gone bad kitchen scraps. So hopefully it will work once I mix it all up. I also have some green beans that went bad. Just gonna chop and mix till it's all one fairly cohesive pile. Looking like a sort of delicious stir fry right now, but it's definitely not for human consumption. This is for the bacteria and fungi to chow down on and break down, while they also reproduce, and that reproduction shows that, or is demonstrated by the heat, the temperature rising. And I forget how many per degree are born, but it's in the thousands. So for increasing in temperature 1 degree, 10,000 more bacteria and fungi are present in the pile than were there before. Still gotta work on the squash, which is uncooked and very hard. So I need to break those down, and in the process, everything else will become a little more finely chopped. Okay, here's my mini pile of my thermophilic compost, and right now it is at 60.2 degrees in the middle. I have a little warming mat underneath, and it's also inside where it's probably around 70 degrees. And it's starting to warm up. We'll see how warm it is in there in the morning, but I think it has gone up about 8 degrees already. So I think there's 80,000 more bacteria and fungi in there than there were. I think that's how it works. I'll have to look it up again though to double check. Here's my system. It smells, you know, like clay. It doesn't really smell like the compost in your garbage, or like it needs to be taken out at this point. I would say, yeah, it smells kind of like dough or wet clay. Another thing is that I didn't check the moisture level of it, but based on my memory, when I was handling it, I think it is between 50 and 70% moisture, and that when I would squeeze it, some drops would come out, 5 or 6. It wouldn't be sopping wet. All right, we'll see where the temperature is in the morning, or maybe later tonight, because this is exciting. So exciting.